PSA for Rizwan Nasir.
Yeah, they were there.
So he will bring you to meet Pathma.
All the way from England just to see you.
Yes, there you go. Thanks.
I've been a huge football as well as Manchester United fan for more than 2 decades. I try my best to watch as many games, tournaments, cup tournaments or league week in, week out. And I believe that in itself should be a solid reason for me to feature on Man on the Street. Besides that, I heard that Sol Campbell will be the guest for this week, and since my dad is a huge Arsenal fan, I really do hope I get a chance to meet Sol Campbell on behalf of him.
Pathma, all the way from the UK. Big Sol has come to see you.
Yep.
Right, okay.
It's an honour.
So hopefully you've got some decent questions. By the way, he's a Man United supporter.
Yeah.
We won't hold that against you.
He's got to support
for the time
somebody.
being.
You have to support
Okay.
somebody.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but
Yeah, as I said, my dad's a big Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
okay.
halfway there.
No, my brother and I, both of us are United. So we always have this United Arsenal thing going on.
I'm going to kick this one off, okay?
Yeah.
Winning or attractive football? What United all about?
United currently.
United, is it? You personally, would you want to see winning football or do you want to see attractive football?
Winning football.
Winning football.
Winning football. Because over the last, if we take the last 2 seasons, I mean, we had the team that played attractive football was the team that finished second.
Okay.
Spurs. You had Leicester.
Good point.
Leicester winning the league. Then the following season, Chelsea winning the league. They were all about winning it.
Yeah.
Right? Doesn't matter what happens, a 1-0 is a win. Right? What Manchester City are doing right now is that they have played attractive football before, but now it's towards winning the league. So they are winning.
It's still
the last 3
attractive.
games.
I've watched even the last 3 games. It's
Yeah.
very, very
It's
attractive.
easy on the eye.
Yes, but they are starting to show some form of vulnerability. I mean, another point is when you look at.
So let me say this, okay. United playing City the weekend.
Okay.
United parked the bus. And it's
Jose's
0-0.
bus.
And yeah, Jose's bus, and he parks the bus, and it's 0-0 at the end of it. Are you going to be happy?
No, I don't think.
That's the point I'm making. You know, I think United have got a good side.
Yeah,
They've got a good side, and they're capable of beating teams.
Yes.
But Jose is in his mindset that we shall not be beaten.
Yes.
And that's where I'm coming from.
Taking from that, I think when he went to Arsenal the last time, I mean over the last weekend,
Yeah.
I think the aim was to win the game because he wanted to put pressure on City.
By default.
By default, yeah. Contain and attack. I mean that's how he has played a template ever since the Chelsea game last season, the FA Cup as well as the League One. The FA Cup they lost.
Don't
1-0.
you think the problem comes if and when United don't win the major trophy? Being pragmatic, being the way you are as a manager and coach, you have to win. You have to win at all costs. Being Manchester United, okay, if it's ugly and it's defensive minded, but where you'll fall, in my opinion, is if you come second and you're not playing well.
Right.
That's where United will fail.
Right. But then again, Jose is doing fine, but the problem is City are doing better. That's the issue here.
Even will do whatever you need to do to win the game.
Do you have a question? Before your question, have you got a question for Sol?
I do.
Think you do. Okay, before that, Sol's got a question for you.
Yeah, Pogba. Missing him. How are what are Man United gonna do? Do you think they're gonna replace him?
I
think they're gonna miss him.
They will definitely miss him, but we can't cry over spilled milk, as they say. It's done. He's got a red card. Yeah. He's not going to play.
Do you think he'll get more games because he left the pitch clapping?
I think he would.
He
would say he's clapping at the United fans.
No,
I think he said he's clapping at Konsalny or something
like
that.
Up, he could get another game, you know.
Yes, he could get
up to 3.
Retrospectively, he could get another game.
Right.
Sarcasm.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. I mean, I remember Rooney doing that not so long ago, and he got a straight red card for actually.
I actually think, in a weird sense, that it might suit United because Herrera will come straight in.
Herrera will be given a task.
Yes, for De Bruyne.
I think it's either De Bruyne or he's going to mark looks like De Bruyne,
It'll be De
or
Bruyne.
maybe Silva. He has to man mark somebody. I think they're going to go take the man marking angle.
course they
Matic is
will.
going to mark somebody. Herrera is going to mark
They
somebody.
did it with
But-
Chelsea with Hazard,
Yeah,
didn't they?
yeah, exactly, and it worked fantastic.
But with City, they've got if you mark one, there's another three.
Yes.
That's when the
Who's going to mark?
defenders.
Yes.
That's
Who's going to
when-
mark the other 3 or 4?
So and then almost you start forgetting your own game.
Exactly. No,
Is that where Man United is at now?
Man United now is more towards containing the game first.
What, 6
Right?
at the back?
The moment, yes.
The
Like
history's
the-
never been.
When they're playing 3-4-1-2.
They're not playing 3-4, they play 6-3-1.
Yeah.
But do you realise that's not their history?
Yeah, I do.
And you're comfortable.
You're happy with
You're
that?
comfortable with that? losing the
Not
history?
so comfortable with it. If it was Ferguson, he would have done totally a different thing. He said, "We play our game."
Wingers.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Exactly.
Don't you think most of the teams in the Premier League, especially United and Liverpool's and Arsenal's and Chelsea's and Tottenham's, have got a duty of entertainment? It's an entertainment business now with the
Yes.
amount of money.
Yes.
Okay, we work for Astro.
Right.
We do the pre-shows, we do half-time analysis and post-shows. We need something to talk about. We were so excited this season when Liverpool are taking on Manchester United.
Right.
What happened? 0-0.
One
Whose
of
fault
the
was
most
that? It
boring
wasn't
games.
Liverpool. There was only one team
Was
that
actually
didn't want to win,
Yeah,
and that was Manchester United.
true.
And for me, that was poor.
Are
Very
you
poor.
happy with that now?
No, if you look at the Liverpool game, I would say no. That was totally negative. I think
So if that happens against
Those are-
City this weekend,
I don't think he would do that because he has to win
Why?
it. He has to win that game
Why does
to
he?
actually tilt the title race.
he won't want to lose.
He won't want to lose, yes, but he won't want to draw either.
No, but he'll try and nick a win. That's his
yeah,
way, yeah?
yeah.
Yes, he'll say he goes into every game wanting to win, so does everybody. But he's more going into the game being effective and,
Right.
and making sure City don't play
Right.
and stopping the opponents
Right.
play.
And
And if they nick a win, then,
Yeah.
then brilliant, he's done his job properly.
Are you happy with that
With
as a fan?
as a fan, playing unattractive football, I'm happy so long as they're winning.
Okay.
I think I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, now your question. Give it to him. Big one.
So, 2002 World Cup,
Yes.
Brazil versus England. Right? How was the dressing room like after that defeat? I mean, it brings back memories, I know. And another thing is, to add on to that, do you think you
Only
guys
one,
could have
only
gone
one
on?
question.
Sorry.
No, go on, I'm on his job.
Yeah.
Go on.
Carry
Do you
on.
think what? Go on. Your next word. You said something else as well.
Yeah, do you think 2002 was England's best chance in recent times to win the World Cup?
No.
If not for that defeat to Brazil.
Have you forgot Italy 90? Have you forgotten all about that? Come on.
Recent history.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. First it was devastating for us.
I mean, nobody thought that free kick was going in, I guess.
No. But also for me, it was they went one man down 30 minutes ago, and we
Right.
didn't do enough to expose them. And when I look at managers now, when they get advantage to kind of really put pressure, regardless who you're playing against, that's when you see if you really got a really top manager to put the next player or bring someone on to really tilt that game. And Ericsson was Sven was the manager then, and that's at the time you forget about it, but when you look back and you do your coaching badges and things like that, and you
Right.
start analysing football and you analyse other managers, you start saying why did we not put Brazil to the sword for 30 minutes?
Right.
But we didn't utilise that extra player, and that
Right.
really bizarre. For me that's a big thing for me looking back and in the change room. It was a disaster. We was winning, they came back and they got the win. Yes, they top side,
Top side.
but we had the advantage.
Yeah.
And if you can't press your advantage, regardless of who you're playing against, then when are you going to put your advantage to good use? So that's how I felt.
So, do you think they could have won it in 2002?
Yeah, we had a good enough team. I think there's 1990
Yeah.
team. We had a great team as well. The right balance. It's tough to take because sometimes you just need. 98 was good. 98 was good.
But
you
the
know.
opportunities
Yeah.
don't come around very
Yeah.
often.
Very true.
Every 4 years, obviously,
Especially
the World Cup.
And you have to
World
have
Cup,
the right team, the right balance. You might have a player of 30-year-old, you might have the right player at 20 at 22. You need the right balance, the right blend. And there's certain tournaments we did, but we just didn't have that extra bit of luck, that extra bit of discipline. You do need a little bit of luck. Right. Even if you're playing well, you do need. I mean, when France won it, I think they played against Paraguay and they just scored.
Right.
Laurent Blanc, and it just scored, and they were going out. You just need that little bit of luck going your way.
Yeah. Right.
You do need it a little bit.
A quick one before we finish.
Right.
Okay, we've spoken to our man on the street, who is a City supporter, Danish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to tell you what he's predicted for the weekend. I want your prediction, please.
2-0 United.
2-0 United.
Wow.
Is that heart or head?
Sorry?
Is that
Both.
do you mean that, or you just say
You're hoping that, or you do mean that?
I'm hoping that.
you're
but,
hoping? See, there's a difference between. Okay.
But I think Jose is the correct person to stop.
I'm like that, Jose, like that.
Yeah. Jose is the correct person to stop Guardiola.
So
he is the man because both of them came from the same
but
school.
I'm just saying, we're not talking about stopping, we're talking about winning.
Yeah. And to stop
So you're saying
Guardiola
2-0,
is going to be
you're
to
saying
win.
2-0.
2-0, yeah.
2-0.
Okay. He will come up with some trick to stop someone.
So you're saying it'll be the first time this season that Manchester City
I'm on camera.
won't have scored a goal
Yeah.
in the Premier League.
Yes.
That's what it'll be, because if there's 0,
Yes.
it'll be the first
Yes.
time. Okay, interesting. Very interesting.
Right.
Even though you're a Man United supporter, well done.
Thank you.
Okay.
All the best.
I'm sending you back It was an honor to meet the invincible man from Arsenal, Sol Campbell, the defender who went an entire season unbeaten. I think it's a dream come true on behalf of my dad, I would say. And it was a great pleasure having both of them in my office, and really looking forward to this Sunday.